So as we've seen, Ethereum has been lagging behind the market. And really, there is something to be considered here in terms of security for Ethereum and also revenue that we're going to talk about in this video. This is something that we should really be concerned about. So let's jump into it. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or follow me on X wherever you're watching this. And let's talk about it here. So this is very, very important if you are an Ethereum holder. And a lot of us are, because a lot of us have altcoins that are on the Ethereum network, and this can affect everybody who has an ERC20 token. So Uniswap, I did a video a while back about Uniswap moving to Unichain. So that is they're going to be their own blockchain, and this could cost Ethereum validators between 400 and 500 million in lost annual revenue. That is a huge chunk of money. Uniswap accounts for about 14.5% of Ethereum's gas fees, and it also destroys about 1.6 billion worth of ETH, and this weakening and deflationary effects. Layer 2 adoption and protocol migration could reduce Ethereum's security infrastructure as well. So let's talk a little bit about this. Uniswap has long been one of the central forces behind activity on the Ethereum network. As it moves, it's going to be moving to its own chain. So where does that really leave Ethereum? This could have a ton of ripple effects, and it could really negatively affect the price of Ethereum. And this is why. Justin Bonds is the founder and chief investment officer of Cyber Capital. He warns that migration of significant protocols, such as Uniswap, it could undermine one of the core narratives behind the Ethereum being a deflationary currency. So Uniswap's universal router amounts to about 14.5% of gas fees on Ethereum. So what happens with gas fees? We get a burn with that as well. And 1.6 billion of Ethereum would be destroyed in that. So this deflationary model could very well be weakened if they decide to move to their own network and specifically use Unichain. The Ethereum validator right now is at a crossroads. It relies more on layer 2 solutions for the scaling of Ethereum, and it keeps driving activities away from Ethereum's main layer. So what happens there? Same thing. You could threaten it with a loss of revenue because of this. Mainnet's gas fees revenue is significant in ensuring Ethereum remains decentralized and secure. Because if we don't have things going through the validator, we have more chances of centralization type thing. So exiting significant protocols like Uniswap comes with high costs, and the decline in Ethereum's fee income could have a ripple effect, like I mentioned, forming a negative feedback loop that undermines its ability to maintain the robust security needed to support its decentralization. So this is a very real threat, guys. This is not something that I would be taking lightly. And we can see it with Ethereum lately. We see, the market absolutely moving in the right direction. And, we see Ethereum just kind of, we are moving up some, don't get me wrong. It is moving up some, but into the degree that the rest of the market is, it's definitely lagging behind. There's a number of different reasons for that. And one being, we just don't know of, the outcome, what's going to happen here. And one, Ethereum is already too costly. Another thing is, these layer 2s, like we mentioned, are taking away from a lot of the transactions on Ethereum, and we're not getting the burns that we should be seeing for this deflationary model. So yes, Ethereum might be up 60% over the last month. It just feels, though, that it's still lagging. We're not where we should be, in my opinion. I think that Ethereum has a ton of issues right now in terms of the foundation selling. Anytime we see a kind of a run up, we get up like 5-6%, and the foundation turns around and sells for whatever reason. I think they said that they donate to charity a lot, which is fine. I'm one that donates to charity as well. However, we also have to kind of, let this thing do its thing. We're not going to see all-time highs unless we have, like I mentioned, the burns, the use case on Ethereum. And then we need to see, we just need to basically see people use it, and we need to kind of let that thing cook and do its thing, right? So this is a real threat. This is something that I read today, and I thought, you know what, this is a video because everybody should be aware of what's going on. I know myself, I have a ton of altcoins on ERC20, and it's just something that we have to pay attention to for sure. But that's what I got for you guys in this video. Obviously, we're gonna keep tabs on it because what Uniswap decides to do could really negatively affect Ethereum. And it's just the proof is in the pudding, right? And it makes a ton of sense. So, so thanks guys so much for tuning in to this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.